Yes. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Happy Africa's Women Day. We are here to celebrate Africa's women. Actually, we've been celebrating this the whole of the month of July. Have you seen us? Have you seen our adverts going around on the platform telling you about very profound women who are actually doing amazing work out there? And we wanted to showcase to you, to the world, and to say, yes, we celebrate you. And today is none of those other days as we share with you about the upcoming program that is coming up. And as you know, we are hosting a very important event. This is not the main one this time, it's just to give you a hint of what is going to come on the 31st of July. That is Monday next week. So today, as you can see, our topic of there, you've seen, we have our Madame Karina Jamal. She's here, the founder and CEO of Koko Boxes Limited. You're going to get to know more because she's here with us. But our coach of the moderator today, she just had an emergency. That's why I had to step in. As usual, women, we step in very quickly whenever we are called and getting ready. So sorry for the delay. We had a few minutes delay of starting around 10 minutes, but we are right on track, ready to connect with you. And it's all about Africa's Women Day. Some of you are hearing this the first time. Yes, we have a day. We have always been having a day for the past 61 years. Can you imagine the past 61 years? We have Africans Women Day Awareness Month, and the exactly day is on 31st. This is something that we always are puzzled and always wanting to share with you. That's why we have this awareness to tell you of what we are doing and how you can get engaged with Africa's Women Day and what we are doing and what we're and exactly. And you can see all that on our website, africaswomenday.africa. But today, it just to give you a hint that we have a lot coming up, and we're going to be sharing with you more and more. But the website can show you the history. We started 2021 with the awareness program that is always going on every July of each one. That keep watching us because we have different themes, different topics. We started with 2021, went 2022, and 2023 now. So check on our website, as I mentioned, www.africas africawomenday.africa. Yeah, Africa Women Day, but the official day is called Africa's Women Day. Um, uh, which is on 31st of July. But I don't want to spend so much time because the guest of today is here. And I'm so excited. Karina Jamal is here with me, and she is going to be talking to us about the program for today, because the theme for this year, I had mentioned to you, we are celebrating Africa founders and CEOs. And this is something that I'm very excited because we have seen every day, every morning, afternoon, or evening popping up of excellent. And I was one of them the other day. Thank you so much, Africa Day, for celebrating CEOs and founders. And that's what we are here for. So if you're seeing us, let me know where you're listening us from. You're on Facebook. You're also on Twitter. We are also on LinkedIn, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So we have a YouTube. Check on that. Share with somebody else, because today is about awareness of the day, and the celebration is on 31st. That is the main day, the 31st. Right now, we are still doing awareness and giving you more information of what we'll be doing on that day as well, and what we have been doing and what we will be doing, quite a lot. But right now, we are here with one of the CEO, Karina Jamal, and she is listening to us all the way far away, land. We're all the way in the Africa. We are doing amazing work. So I'm gonna call her in here and introduce herself. Tell us who she is, what is Koko Boxes Limited, because that's the official organization. And without further ado, welcome on the stage. Introduce yourself.
Hello everybody. Like you said, my name is Karina Jamal. I am the founder of Koko Boxes Ltd. in Mozambique, Maputo. And I wanted to thank you for the invitation. And yes, happy Africa's Woman Day.
Thank you so much. CEOs, I know they don't say much. There are people, women, we always shy in the boxes, but we are here to hear more, much more how you're doing it. How did you come up with the Cocoa Boxes? And maybe you can tell us, what is Cocoa Boxes Limited? What do you really do as a company, and what solution are you solving?
Yes, starting from the name, my name is Karina Jamal, but some friends they make it short. They made it short. They transform it to Coco, which is more simple to call in France. So this is how I started, and I wanted to build a company, but that wasn't really directly connected to my name, Karina Jamal. So, and because we were selling boxes at the beginning, lunch boxes, corrugated boxes, I said, okay, it's going to be Coco and the boxes, what we do. And this is how I created the company. What we do now, we are bringing a green solution. We have all the packaging, and we open it now this year, in the starting this year, a factory where we produce the paper bags to create this awareness of not using the plastic, because we have the solution. So we are bringing this solution to finish with all the plastic lunch boxes, all the plastic products that we are using, because in Mozambique especially, we don't have companies, people doing the wasting management. So the
Mhm.
problem with the plastic, it's not because we use it, it's how we waste it. And Coco Boxes, it's a company that brought this solution of all biodegradable material and disposable.
What you're trying to ask, yeah, the solution is actually the packaging, right? You're solving the
Yes.
packaging of product, and this is a huge, huge thing in the continent. Knowing some of you that I'm the founder of Africa Women in Trade. When you're adding value, which you are campaigning for, you need packaging. So you have found a solution with the Cocoa Box. If I maybe dig deeper, what kind of are they renewable material? Are they made of cocoa? Because now having the cocoa, you might think it has
Coconut.
the cocoa.
Yes. No, we work mainly with paper material. Uh, we have coffee cups from paper. We have lunch boxes from sugarcane bagasse. All our material, it's either recycled paper or sugarcane bagasse. The lunch boxes, especially, and the boxes are made of cartoon, which is paper too. So
Mhm.
these are the products that we are exploring in the company through these 4 years since I founded.
Wow. So these 4 years experience, and now digging into about being a CEO as a woman, right? What were the key points that led to your success, especially being a woman and navigating the way for 4 years? You've said. What were the key points for you to the success to where you are right now? I think I've lost you. Are you there? It's unfortunate I've lost my speaker, and she'll be coming in slowly back. And as I said, she's the Koko Boxes Limited CEO and founder, and she'll be joining again. She must have had a technical issue, listening us from and coming all the way from Mozambique, and she's really pushing the agenda forward, especially with the solving of recycling materials, having paper as well for packaging, as she has mentioned. And I wonder, I'm seeing some of you joining us. Let us know where you're listening us from, and I can see on the chat. Put it in there. Tell us where you're listening us from, and we can share up here on this platform. And also to remind you, it's all about Africa's Women Day. I know I'm on different platforms, different time, and today we are here on the African Women's Day platform, celebrating women who are doing amazing work in Africa and beyond. Honestly, so we are very excited. If as soon as our guests come in, we're gonna come back in, and just to give you a brief information that we are to find a lot of information about us. You can go to our website, Africa Women's Day. Africa. We've been showcasing each and every day and highlighting a CEO and a founder, which is one of our themes of today, to really celebrate women who are doing amazing work, who are founders and CEO. And I can see my guest has joined now, as she had disappeared. Thank you for
Sorry,
making that.
I
I
lost
know
my
technology.
connection.
Don't worry, we figured it out one day how to make sure we all stay in, but happy to have you back again. Yes, you were telling us about your successes, what led you to where you are right now as the CEO and founder of Koko Boxes Limited.
Yes, so mainly these are the products that we are working with until now. Actually, when I started Coco Boxes, I was selling the PLA material has lunch boxes, which made a huge success. But after 2 years, I thought to myself, I'm not doing anything different for the environment, for the country, for the people that are consuming this product. And I thought, why wouldn't I change the products that I'm selling to all green products, from the lunch boxes to the straws. Actually, we now are the first company in Mozambique that have our own straws from our own brand, and they are made from sugarcane bagasse. So after 2 years of selling all these products, we change all the conception of the company to all green products. And it's been yeah, we are growing. It's been a very good we've made a very good s- success about it, all the line. So yeah, we are happy. We are happy to help people, to help the environment.
Yeah, I mean, and the way you explain there is quite impressive. Meaning, you're also not dealing with only your country; you're also supplying also other countries, and your success is other women supporting you and are believing in
Yes,
your products, right? And I'm sure
yes.
as a woman, you've had to knock so many doors. Some of them closed. Some of them you had to send some men to talk on your behalf. So I can imagine. And what is the percentage of women on your organization working with you?
I think we are 60% or 70, around 60 to 70, because we are most of it are all women. I think we just have 3 men working there, and we are 8.
Wow, wow, that is very impressive. That is so going now to the few points of challenges, yeah. What kind of challenges have you encountered as a especially being a founder of the CEO as the boss, like some challenges that you have also solved them. You found a way of solving them. So what kind of challenges have you had?
In the beginning, it was the products itself. We weren't used to buy takeaways, to work with takeaways made from craft paper. When I was telling people, okay, buy this because this is healthier, you can
Mhm.
use the microwave, it's not nocive to your health, and it's biodegradable. So this meaning biodegradable was a huge problem here, because most of the people, they were just hearing about it, but they never saw it in the market. So can you imagine bringing a new product to the market? And actually, by the time I bought all the products in the beginning, I didn't make people do the projects, they do this inspection, supervision about the products, what is going to be putting this product here, how it's going to work. I never did that. I just went there, I bought all the products, I bring it to Mozambique, I said, this has to work. Done. So that was the main challenge that I found in the beginning. But I worked so hard getting to know the product, getting to know what I'm selling. I studied a bit more about the products, the difference of biodegradable of the compostable products. So when I went to sell the product, I knew what I was selling to you as a
Mhm.
client. And this is very important, knowing very well your product, so you don't get caught in surprise. And I made the studies, and two, i'm I spent a lot in marketing, a lot. I was doing marketing all the time until now. I prefer spending a bit more, but doing marketing, making it work, so you guys maybe can hear about me outside of the country, outside of Africa, then then just staying there and thinking that I'm gonna grow only in this market. No, this doesn't exist. You have to keep going. And make I made a lot of studies about marketing too.
Mhm.
So yes, those were my difficulties on the beginning.
Wow, wow. They look like very common to any business person. The challenges, as you mentioned, bringing a new market to the product, learning the new product, and also getting support. But my issue that we have been seeing with a lot of women CEOs is that whenever you went, for you, it looked like the doors, and congratulations to Mozambique, because they seem to embrace women quite well and support the women in their projects. Is it something that you can say in Mozambique, women are supported to develop their ideas and even guided, or there's an improvement that needed in that area?
Well, now we are growing a lot of associations to help each other, a lot of conferences, all dedicated to women, to entrepreneurs. It's a lot. It's been growing a lot. This solidarity between each other, it's growing. And but it wasn't like that before. And especially, I still think that the men don't look this with the shining eyes. They don't, because I still get a lot of this stigma. They ask me 3 4 times when they come to my office, like, are you really the owner of this factory? And I'm like, yes, I am. For the first time, I am.
I can imagine. I can imagine them sending you to go get a CEO and all that.
Yes, yes, I got that. I got that. Can you call your boss? Can I talk to your boss? Yes. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm here.
It's me. You have
I
to
can
deal with.
say.
I get a lot of these as well from so many CEOs and founders, especially
Yeah,
in the manufacturing company, especially when the company has done so well, like you have done. And again, to all our listeners, share, let us know where you're listening as you're talking about Koko Boxes Limited. You can check their website. Maybe you can write also on me on your website, where they can go check your website as well on the chat. And it's so
yeah,
important so that we elevate. We are bringing really profound women and quite a lot of women who are doing amazing work in Africa as well in different areas. And
yeah,
for that, we celebrate you. It's all about Africa's Women Day. For some of you listening to us, it's about Africa's Day, 31st, happening on 31st of July. And we are celebrating. We have a webinar and should be shared on the chat as well so that you can register. If Abigail, you're there, please share on the WhatsApp, on the chat that we are on either on Facebook or YouTube so that people can register to join us, which will be on Monday. We have very excellent speakers coming to speak to us, and also CEOs and founders sharing with us experiences. This is just a tips sharing with you what is going to be happening. Today we have one of them here with us. She will not be there on the day. That's why we gave her a slot today to be able to connect with us and really give us the nuggets to support another person who's thinking today, I want to start a business. I mean, more in any country you are in. It could be all the way from East Africa to South Africa, but it's something that we can all learn how to support each other in this. So just going back to our question and answer, and if you have questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat box, and we're gonna ask them towards the end because it's all about learning from each other. Just to go back to our questions, because it's quite interesting, because I hear um, uh, most of the CEOs and founders, as you have talked about, they have their challenges and they have navigated their way how to go about them and solve them. Um, and for me, basically, like now, is to ask about now celebration. So, do you think we need to celebrate women and and their achievement more? Do you think we celebrate us enough? Because we women I think it's a kind of who we are. We don't like to be celebrated, and especially for you. How did it feel to, because what we, just to give the people the idea how we got to know you, we do our own researches and see who's doing what. So we have been airing the women the whole month of July, which we always do each year. And I'm sure the day you saw your flyer came up and your name, you were very excited. I'm very sure, and acknowledging. So meaning that we should do more of this. What do you think of it? And tell us your experience about that as well.
well, I remember I woke up and I saw the fly and I was like, okay. I I I wasn't expecting. I wasn't even expecting, but I was very happy. That's why I shared, and I think it's a very good thing to do, to celebrate, because one of the things it's that maybe we as women, even if we don't live all in Mozambique, we live outside of the country, we can help each other somehow, and we can know about each other somehow. Now I know a few women that are in Kenya, some of them are in Nigeria, some of them. When even if I think about opening a new Coco boxes there, maybe I can contact them. I can search for them because I know they're in business. So this is very good. This is an amazing idea, and congratulations for that. I was really very happy.
Yeah, yeah. It's something that it became a tradition. And we've had some CEOs on it. Wow, who are you people? Even not only CEOs, we also had past presidents and past vice presidents, women. We
Yeah.
celebrated them in the first year, and they all get this reaction. Wow, we're being celebrated. Yes, and as I hear from you, we should celebrate more and more women and appreciate to
Yes.
be celebrated as well, because this is something that we don't see happening quite a lot in terms of celebration in the continent. You
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's unfortunate because you're the icon of this organization. You're the so for us to see what you're doing, so that we have somewhere to look up to, especially for the girl child. Yeah, and come to think of about girl child, these whole flyers that you saw coming up and everything, it's organized by young girls in tech. They're designing it and preparing and doing the research as well. And so the girls in tech, Nigeria, they have been part of this program. And if you're out there and you'd like to sponsor and donate something in that, we'll be sharing the link here. If Abigail, you can put the chat, the links on our chat here on the stream, so that I can share with everybody else. It will be very nice, so that everybody can even contribute to that, because is we do it now one time, but we can extend even to others as well. So the other thing is that did you know that the 31st of July existed as Africa's Women Day?
Well, yes, yes, that I know. I know that there is an African Women's Day, but I thought that it was last month or in May that
Well,
we heard
that's a
about it
different
and we
one.
celebrated it here.
There's the International Women's Day, that is for all the women in the world, but this one is Africa's Women Day, just for
Okay.
Africans.
No, what I knew here, where I live in Maputo, in Mozambique, we celebrated in, I think, if I'm not wrong, in May, I
In May,
think. And
yes.
oh, and most, yes, most of the women's went to the offices with African clothes, and yes, I thought it was before. When I saw African Women's Day, 31st of July, I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't. It
No, this is
wasn't.
actually is on the Africa Union calendar. It has been there for 61 years. And it's an official day for just Africans. You know, we need to say, to identify. There's so many women. We're celebrating ourselves now, extra, extra. But the International Women's Day is not as old as Africa's Women Day. African Women
Yeah.
Day has there for 61 years. So, but it has not been. There's no much awareness. That's why we are here, out here, sharing with the people. There is this day as well, like any other days that has been dedicated to us women. Let's celebrate it.
Yes,
So
let's celebrate every month, every day,
celebrate.
every weekend.
Every day is Women's Day. That's right. So on 31st, please share. We have an event coming up, and it's going to happen on Zoom. So I'm trying to the link has been shared there with you, on as you can see,
Yes.
on the screen, and also on your, I wanted it here on my side so that I can be able to share it more.
In my stream, I can see
Yes, you
from
can
my
send it
stream.
for me on the private chat, so that I put it here as well. So that's where you get to register to join here as to listen to our guests. And we have very, very profound guests. I will be sharing with you more who they are and how you can be part of us. And not to miss out this celebration, because it's a day, it's the 31st, is the official day, and we have it virtual. So there is no reason to say you cannot be able to join us. So I'm inviting most of you to make sure that you make time to come and see us as well. We are, and we have a very huge lineup. And if you have any questions, our listener, because we wanted not to have this very long, we wanted to have it more interactive. and also to engage with you as the founders or CEOs or CEOs to bees, right? Because we have a long journey to think about how to get started and where we are right now. So, if there is anything else that I've left that you would want to share with with our listeners.
Well, maybe to whom's gonna someone is gonna wants to open a business, or I just think that you shouldn't give up of any ideas. Everything counts. Every idea that comes to us counts. Even my idea was very absurd to people because no one thought it was going to last this 4 years. So please keep going, keep thinking about something, and especially women. I think we have to stand more for ourselves and open as much business as we can. Think about new ideas, and you know we are capable of everything, everything.
Yes, 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 and I agree with you. I think we should not wait to be given permission to do anything. Just start it. Just start. And you want to share with me your website, if you want to share with me the website link on our private chat, so that I can share with everyone. Please do that. It's because it's very important to really know what is there, what can you offer. If I may ask, do you offer mentorship program? Because there's something else maybe somebody else is wondering here. Would they want to, if they would want to be part of or learn how to start businesses, let's say, because you are more in the Portuguese speaking area, so you're looking at Mozambique, somebody from Mozambique who's looking to start a business, is something that you would love to support in the future?
Yes, I have no problems with that. Actually, I now I recruited around 3 young ladies, and they're spending some time at the factory. They're learning how I deal with things, how I do this, how I do that. So with my experience, of course, I can maybe help someone. So I'm trying to do this here, but of course I can expand. Anyone that wants to talk to me about anything, we can share experiences, because sometimes my problem is not your problem, but you can help me and I can help you. So yes, I'm open to that. Just one thing, my website, it's in my maintenance, so I don't think how long it's going to take. I have to talk with the digital guy. But my Instagram is opened. I personally check all the messages. So anything anyone wants to talk, they can go to my Instagram and give me a hi.
Yeah. Okay, let me put that up as well so that you can
Yes, it's
all
better.
see that as well. I'm sharing with you on.
Maybe I'll give both Instagrams. So
Yes, I've shared with some of you already on what's on you, wherever you're watching us. You should be seeing her Instagram handles, and I'm sure you're on Facebook as well. So check out on her on Coco Boxes. Um, so that's her Insta. Where is that again? There it is. I'm sharing on the screen again so that you can be able to access that as well. And then okay, you also have the personal one as well. I'll share that as
yes,
well. Okay, so it's all about really, if you want to reach out, if you're a entrepreneur and you're struggling, how to get started. She's been doing amazing. And you want to share us your photos. I don't know whether it's still possible to do that, to for us to see exactly, because visually how it looks like your product, your industry. Next
yes.
will be more. Or I don't know whether you can still be able to do that. Did you manage on the computer?
Well, I'm not I will try to share screen.
As you're doing that, let me acknowledge there's some more question coming in for you. And
Okay.
yes, there are a few questions coming up. Thank you, everyone who is sending the questions. Do we go for the questions or you want to share first?
I will share and we go to the questions.
Yeah,
How
okay.
can I share? Can I do the
Yes,
share screen?
there's a plus button down there. Say it present.
Present, yes.
Yes, and when you go to present,
Slides?
just
No.
share screen.
Share screen. Okay, great. Okay,
Yes, we
okay.
need to see what the women are doing amazing work out there and how I can see quite an interesting question coming up. And yes, today it's all as she's preparing that. It's to give you an update. We are here to celebrate Africa's Women Day. And Africa's Women Day, as you all know, is on 31st July. That's the main official day that is going to be celebrated. With so many of us, we will be having an area where we will talk about a lot of activities in terms of what are women doing. We'll have even the DG from WTO coming, Dr. Ngozi. We also have our the Panaf Power Women, Grace Bayo should be there with us to give you the whole idea of the Africa Women's Day, what it is about, how it's going to go or be happening, and how you can be part of it. So we have a link we have shared already on the chat for you to join the discussion on that day. And unfortunately, I've not received it here on my space. Abigail has not been able to do that, but I'll try to track it in a different way and share with you, because it's a day that we want all of you to be part of it. And also we also have donations that you're collecting for young girls who are behind the work you're seeing there. They have been really working to make this as a success by showcasing all those programs that you're seeing out there, and you can also be part of. And each day we have a woman who's been presented, showing what they have achieved and what they have been doing. And yeah, so it has been such a great opportunity. So I'm sharing with you now the link to join the webinar, which will happen on 31st, which is Monday, where we'll be having all this, the main celebration. Yeah, so and that will be on 31st of July. So that is on Monday. That is coming. Let me know as soon as you have managed to present. You have something to share?
Yes, I open. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm sharing
Um,
the screen.
I'm only seeing you. I don't think I can see what you're sharing. Are you
Okay.
sharing? I'm sharing. I'm seeing on
Me
your stream.
let
Yeah.
me let me do this again. Yeah, but it's on, I think.
Okay. Can you maybe stop sharing and then share again your screen?
Let me stop sharing. Let me go again. Share screen. Okay.
Hey. So today we are honored here to have Koko Boxes Limited. It's also called Koko Box. What was it in Portuguese? It's called LAD, which is
LTD.
L,
Yes, L.
which
It's
is
LDA.
in English. So if you see it limited, it's a company, and we're very excited. So as maybe as you're doing that, let me just go on and get the questions out, because they're coming quite a lot now, and I need to fish some of them as you're preparing. And here we got from Eyere Tako. I hope I've mentioned your name correctly. Apologies for butchering your name if I have. So, how are you able to raise the money for the startups? That's what is coming up now. More of questions.
Sorry, I couldn't hear it properly.
So, can you see the screen?
I'm trying to get in,
Okay,
Just a
I
minute.
can
Just one
see you,
minute.
but I put it up on the screen, so where you are on on your computer, you should be able to see on the StreamYard. So, how are you able to raise the money for the startups? That's the questions.
Wait, just I want to go inside the where I was actually, and I I can manage.
Technology. Don't worry, we can see you, we can hear you.
Okay. Now I got it.
Now you got
How
it.
were you able to raise money for the startup? Well, I saved a lot, but I was still working. I worked with this company for 2 years and something, 2 years and a half, and I was always saving and saving and saving. So I was saving before I quit my job.
Are you having an echo on your side?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was answering this question and I say that I was saving the money before I quit the job. I was saving for 3 years. I was
Ah,
working for this company. So I keep saving and saving and saving until I and I have money enough to travel, buy the products, come back, pay for the house I was living for 3 months in advance because the business was going to be inside my house. It started inside my house. So I paid for all the expenses 3 months ahead.
okay, okay. That's amazing how you did that, and
Yeah.
that's very very encouraging to say that don't leave your job first before you get your
Don't.
amount
Yes.
that you need, because it's gonna be very hard. Some people do it in parallel. It's a bit a lot of work, but some people do it. And someone is saying, yeah, well done, AWD. I'm so glad to learn about what CEO Karina is doing. Thank you for making Africa women proud. That is from Sandra. And then there's a lovely question. Are you
Thank
looking
you.
to expand outside Mozambique?
Yes, I am. Definitely.
So probably from the cross border, your neighbors first, right?
Yes. So we have Swaziland, we have South Africa. We have a lot of people around, a lot of other countries, but nothing stops me from going further and coming to meet the neighbors again. As long as we have, hello,
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
as long as we have good contacts, a good person to work with, a good business person, it's
Mm.
okay for us. We can discuss that.
Wow, I can see somebody here. Do you deliver your product outside Mozambique to Philippines? You see, you wanted to go out. There you go.
Yes.
I think they're inviting you to sell your products to Philippines.
We never know, and I accept every challenges.
Yeah. So what you're saying? You're open to export. You're ready for trading. Of course, you can read. They can reach out to you, and we share the contact there.
Yes.
Instagram. Maybe you can send me your email on the private chat. We can share that as well, so that they can reach you through your email, and that will
Yes.
be also great. So yeah, so there's that possibility, David. We don't have any limit as women. We want to
Why
cross
should we
borders.
limit ourselves? We don't have limits.
Thank you, David. This has been enlightening. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, CEO Karina. Thank you as well. And yeah, let me see if there's another question there again. Yes, we are looking forward to hoping the webinar great work. Yes, the webinar is on 31st, as I mentioned. We have shared with you the link there to register. And I'm only missing the one for donation link. If you want to even support us more, we are donating for Girls in Tech, who has been supporting us as well. Thanks, lovely Sarah. Thank you as well. Those are the few questions that I've seen so far. Let me see if I've missed anything else. Yeah, those are the one. If anything else you can throw in there, we have covered most of it. Feel free to send it to us, and even later we are able to reach you and send you if anything. And also, if you'll be listening this after today, feel free to also send them on the wherever you're on YouTube. We have our people who can check it out on you, because the YouTube is, it will be recorded there for those people who are not able to join now, and also on Facebook as well. We'll be able to, as I mentioned, you can also go to our website. Our website, I'm going to share the website link. Okay, you say the website is not very active now, but you can find her on Instagram, Koko
Yeah.
Boxes Instagram, and you're going to get all her products there. And actually, if I could, I would have been able to show them the products on Instagram as well, from my side. But I'm hoping that you guys out there take your effort, go look at her work and support what she's doing, because it's all about celebrating women and their achievement. And I think you have empowered quite a lot of women here, and those one who are coming now also later. And I hope to see you coming into the next webinar, which is happening on 31st, to hear from all
Yes.
our guests as well. So any parting word from your side as we come closer to the end? So time goes very fast. You will not believe it's almost an hour gone.
Yes.
10 minutes, but I know you're a very busy woman doing amazing work, and time is money.
Yes, indeed. Actually, time is money, and I'm learning a lot of that now. But yes, well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for being part of this platform, or and for the project. And I hope we celebrate more women, African women, every day. And I really hope, to those again who wants to open a new business, go ahead, start with a few, but start from somewhere, but just start. And never, never, never leave your job before you know that you can pay your expenses at least 3 months in advance.
Wow, I love that. I love that. I'm also going to be inviting you again to talk about those the cocoa boxes. I'm so excited about this for the women in trade, the women who actually do the real work. We also have a platform from them. We'll be connecting with you, because logistic has been a big issue, as well as packaging, and we are
Yes.
trying to see how we can.
Even exportation, it's both logistics,
Yeah.
exportation of the products, everything. Yes, it's complicated.
Yes, the packaging is one of the, before even you want to send, you need to package it somehow
Mm.
to somewhere. So
Yes.
it's already the
Yes.
first big step before even thinking to send anywhere. So we'll be inviting you as well with the Africa Women in Trade to talk about that. You'll also be meeting in person in Rwanda. It's on in the plat. We are preparing now. We have an expo which is coming up. This is also for anyone out
Yes.
there who want to know more about that. If you check www.africawomenintrade.com, that's where you get more information about Africa Women in Trade. There is our Africa Women in Trade. That's our website where you can check a lot about that, what is happening, what we're going to have the expo. But I'll be reaching out to you as well on particularly your product, because the women really need to see these kind of products that are there, and embrace our own instead of going somewhere else very far expensive. Thank you so much. I can see Jide, they are very lovely session. Thank you, Lillian, amazing. Thank you so much for the advice. They appreciate it so much. And what can I say? These are the, as the lady say, very lovely session. That's what it is. I've also been educated, enlightened, what is happening, and excited to hear more of these women who are doing more on the 31st. If you haven't registered yet, register so that we can also hear also what other women are doing, what is there for women leaders like you who need support, encouragement also to navigate your way as CEOs. We have a leader who is a group of CEOs. You'll be excited to know you have an organization just of CEOs and founders that exist, and maybe you didn't know about that you can link up with them. They meet quite often. There's quite a few be coming as well to talk about that, and how anyone who is a CEO founder can take advantage of that platform. They also support financials and really literacy and more of it of capacity building and supporting CEOs, so that the women can really be strong, and don't feel on their own in this market, because sometimes you find yourself on your own in a group of a lot of men. Yeah. so so this is something that we're encouraging, and empowering the African women CEOs. So thank you so much for your time. And I'm just going, if you want, you can just stay with us. I'm going to just give them a highlight of what is coming up, uh, on exactly 3 days from now, if I'm not wrong. And you can see we have, a lineup of women, and we have very profound women who will be coming to showcase about, and celebrate with us the 21st. Last year was six was I mean 20 61 year anniversary, not 20 or 61 anniversary. We'll be celebrating it. We have confirmed guests, as you can see. I mentioned our head DG, Dr. Ngozi, will be there, and we also have Honorable Grace Caballo, the founders of Power, and she's still there as the Secretary General. We also have the Emma Kawawa, who is the Tanzanian Women CEO founder, round table. That's where we encourage most of the CEOs to join us. We also have a CEO herself, who is Elimbe Mlambo, from the founder of CEOs of an organization as well. And all this will be moderated by one and only our Maya Hayakawa, who was the former who is at the moment senior journalist and the former senior presenter of BBC Africa. And if you were there with us on the 21st Africa's Women Day celebration, she also was there celebrating. At that time, she was still the member, a presenter at BBC Africa. So we are really, really honored to have all these people ready to celebrate with us on the day. So if you have not reserved your ticket, there's no ticket to pay, is really reserving your space. And we have a Luma platform, and that Luma platform, it's the link will be taking you there and registering you. It will be on a Zoom link, basically, and that's where we will be interacting. It's a 2-hour session starting from 17 hours CAT. That is the Central African time, and it will be, we have the programs already almost out. We'll be sharing with you as well, so that you get involved, and all this will be shared through your emails. And every day we are still celebrating women until then. So keep checking out who is the next CEO who's going to be celebrated today, on the next day, until on the 31st. And it's all about celebrating women and CEOs and founders. That's the theme for this year, as well as celebrating the Africa woman we have been and where we have come from until now. Is still a struggle, but we are trying to make sure that we celebrate ourselves, and also the environment accepting us who we are, and working with us together with the men. We're not saying we're going to be on our own, but we're going to work together with the men together, and the men, they celebrate the women ahead of this discussion. Why women? Yes, it's actually the Africa's Women Day. And we are really empowering women, empowering Africa. So we would love the men also coming in to empower the women, as we empower as well Africa. And at the end of it, the benefit for all of us. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm looking forward to meeting you on Monday, next Monday at 17 hours CAT. It will be in the evening, so you have already done your businesses. It depends where you are in the hour, but that time normally you are able to cover most of the countries in the world. And it's not only in Africa, so we are inviting everyone in the world. And it's all about this program where we have today is about the awareness, getting to know. Do you know we have our day, Africa's Women Day, which is an official Africa Union Day on 31st of July. That is all what it is about. And on the 31st, we will be celebrating together. And even if you have an event where you are, share with us. You can also put that on our platform, on our website, where you can see all our activities that we have done for the past 3 years with the awareness program. You too, you can also share your flyer. We will put it there so that people who can be able to join in person, ours will be virtual. They can also come in and also plan to do this also in your region. So I'm challenging also Karina to also start having an aware Africa's Women Day celebration in Mozambique and invite also the CEOs there and have a dinner or a lunch, you never know, and celebrate also with everybody else out there. So thank you so much. And I wish you a lovely evening and see you again soon as we celebrate Africa's Women Day. Bye bye for now.